course, I started it off shaky. Welcome to the Carrington December Resident Council meeting. This is being recorded on Wednesday, December 23rd, to be broadcast on Tuesday, December 29th through Thursday the 31st on our in-house Touchtown channel 1901. And I will step from behind the camera and show my festive hat. Oh, I have a big head. This doesn't fit well.
It doesn't fit anybody's head well.
Okay. Greetings, happy holidays. Hope you enjoyed Hanukkah, and as you watch this, Christmas as well. We are getting ready to put 2020 behind us and welcome 2021 into our lives. I think we've all had enough of 2020. Sitting with the resident council and with Jim, the previous executive director, who's still very much involved with the Carrington through West Bay Management. We have some holiday reporting to do to let you know about ways that both the staff, or I should say both the residents and the Carrington, showed appreciation for our terrific staff who have worked so hard this year to make the Carrington a great home for our residents and to communicate with our families throughout the pandemic. We'll go around, do some updates. I'll try to keep this hat on my head and not break too much of a sweat. It's a little warm. So to begin with, if you've walked around the first floor of the community, you may have noticed some electronic boxes that we recently put up on the walls that look like they may be from outer space. Those are our AirFix disinfecting units that each one can disinfect 75,000 cubic feet. And what they do is they filter the air through the unit, and it helps to disinfect germs, viruses, and anything that may be in the air. We have them set up in the living room to cover the living room and bistro area, in the hallway, in the living room to cover the living room and cafe area, in the hallway by the bistro and the tap, in the fitness area, tucked away right above the free weights. We have one on the first floor of assisted living, which is right by the washrooms across from the dining room, and we'll be putting one each in Memory Care North and Memory Care South. As you can see in front of me, we have a lovely appreciation card from our staff, a thank you card to the residents for their contributions. After I go through my short piece, Jaime will provide some information about the employee appreciation funds from this year. I know that the past couple updates, Resident Council has reminded me a burning question on the minds of all that live here is always, how many people live here? And wanted to let you know that in independent living, we have 152 out of 251 apartments occupied. That's about 60% occupied. Assisted living, 44 apartments occupied. That's 50%. And of those 44, 11 are in our Bridge area, the program for residents with memory impairment on the third floor. And in memory care, 37 apartments occupied, which is about 85% occupied. Some COVID-related updates. We continuously check the Department of Public Health website. Residents ask, when are the restrictions going to change? Carrington's currently in CMS Phase 1. That's Center for Medicare Medicaid Services guidance that we follow. And essentially with the state on restrictions for the whole state of Illinois and Cook County, we can't progress out of CMS Phase 1 until the state lifts their restrictions. Those restrictions are based on 4 metrics. One is the positivity testing rate that needs to be under 12%, and that currently is in the green. The next is the number of cases reported on a daily basis cannot be increasing. That is also in the green, as the number of daily cases have recently been going down for 10 consecutive days. The two metrics we're still in the red area for Cook County are the percentage of ICU beds available and percentage of medical surgical beds available. Basically, a census of what beds are available should people need them for COVID. Those need to be above 20% availability, and neither of those are at this time. So 2 out of 4 of the metrics are green, but 2 are still red, meaning we can't make changes until all 4 are in the green. We'll continue to provide updates on that to you. Looking down. So before we get to the very generous employee appreciation funds that were provided by residents and distributed to our staff on December 5th as a separate payroll process, so they could know if they got paid that day with their payroll, they got a separate payment from the employee appreciation fund. I do want to show you what the Carrington gift to employees was and go through the winners of the employee raffle for 18 fabulous prizes. This might look a little small. You might see the Carrington logo on it. It's actually a really neat cell phone charger. It's wireless. Staff can just lay their phone on top of it and it charges their phone battery. In addition, open it up, it looks like an empty jewelry box, but inside are 2 UV lights. So the staff, when they get home at night, they can put their phone or their eyeglasses or their car keys inside, press a button, and it sanitizes whatever object is inside. So useful, and also helps keep our staff safe when they're going home. And some nice gloves that have the little gray fingertips so they can use them on their touchscreen phones when the weather's cold. So that was the gift to all our staff from the Carrington this year. And Kathy Rojas, Hina Ahmed, and Michelle Orta pulled the winners for our staff raffle, and I know it was a legitimate raffle because none of them won anything. So that lets you know the process was in place. We had witnesses. Our 18 winners of the Carrington Employee Raffle for 2020 are Gwendolyn Richards, Carolyn Driscoll, Brianna McGee, Lola Main, Jeanette Rivera, Anna Melendez, Lyle Temple, Karamat Ayanlaha, George Carredo, Paula Guido, Michelle Bledsoe, Aminat Lawal, Neil Agno, Yolanda Johnson, Diana Flores, Victor Tarlu, Maria Franco, and Hazel Rodriguez. So just looking at these names, off the top of my head, I should have had HR tell me every department they were in, but I can see it's spread across many departments. Congratulations to all the winners. Secret, they don't know they've won yet. We're going to announce it, and then they get their fabulous prizes. So very much appreciate our staff. And with that being said, I will quit talking and pass it along to Haima so she can explain how the residents really showed their appreciation for our staff.
Thanks, Tom. I'm Haima Levin. First of all, happy holidays to everybody. The Carrington has gone out of its way, I think, to make the holiday season as wonderful for us as is possible, and I think the residents are clear about that and appreciate all the things that the Carrington has tried to do for us. The building looks spiffy, the building is festive, things have gone nicely, and we thank you very much. I'm delighted to say that the residents contributed more than $56,000 toward the Employee Appreciation Fund. We had 131 eligible employees, and if you were a brand new employee, the minimum that an employee received was $25. If you were a full-time employee, the average that each employee received was around $500. Some received a little more for more overtime work, but at least if you were a full-time employee, it was $500. I can't tell you how much we appreciate your thoughtfulness and your generosity. I've walked the floors and I've seen signs that say, Carrington employees, thank you for everything you do. Anytime I stop the employees when they're delivering, primarily we see the food and beverage people, and when I stop them and thank them for everything they do and how their smiles keep staying on their faces, they grin broadly and they are appreciative every time we tell them how much we appreciate them. So, and we, the council, appreciate every bit that you did to contribute to the Employee Appreciation Fund. These folks work really, really hard for us. So thank you, and thank you. Phil.
Hi,
My
I'm
friend over here with the funny head.
I am Rudolph, your non-red-nosed reindeer.
You have a white nose.
I have a white nose.
Big white
A
nose.
thin white nose. I'm Phil Castrogiovanni, and I have a couple things to take up for all of you people. The very first thing I want to take up with you, as you should be all aware of, we have a vaccine out there, and we are going to get vaccinated. Now, I can't give you a direct date. It's going to be soon. I can say it's just around the corner. But what's important is there are forms to fill out for that, just like you did for the flu shots. And you can get those forms either at the concierge desk, or you can get it from Helen in the nurses station up there. Let's see. If you have any questions, by the way, on the vaccine, if you have any concerns, I'm sure Helen would be able to answer any of those questions for them, right?
Sure.
Okay, that's good. Next thing I was going to take up with you is we have elections coming up for new officers, and the information on that is going to be passed out to you. We will be having an election in February, and the new officers will be taking the office in March 1st. So all that information is going to be passed out to you. Bulletin is going to go out. Have any questions, please ask your present board. Any questions you have, we'll be glad to answer that. By the time you see this, you will have seen Hershey Fellman's streaming on Tchaikovsky and the composer. What's going to be available to you this week, and it's gone out, is the actual Nutcrackers Ballet. And that's going to be streamed in here. It's going to be the Russian ballet company that's going to you'll be able to see, and I think it's going to be quite something to see. And it's the same situation. There's sign-up sheets just like for Hershey Fellman, and if you sign up, come down to the concierge desk. I've seen the sign-up sheets already. The dates are on there when you can attend. They'll be glad to sign you up. Oh, and the most important thing I wanted to announce, Baby Jesus is back. And we're very happy about that, and so is Mary. So with that,
Baby Jesus
right
calling right
cue.
now.
Right on cue.
Thanks for the plug, right?
Okay. And with that, I'm going to pass it on to Mary Jo.
Okay, the Carrington is trying to work out a schedule for Christmas Day and New Year's Day for the fitness center and the pool, but we don't know yet when the hours will be available, so please look in Touchtown and look at the whiteboards in the dining room and outside the fitness center. Keep checking for updated information there for the fitness center and pool on holiday days. Melanie Saxel is a resident here. She is a fitness instructor, a trained fitness instructor. She has taught Silver Sneakers classes. She's going to start offering classes on Saturdays from 2 to 2:30 in January, but she may squeeze one in between, so here and then. So please also look for updated information on Touchtown and on the whiteboards. January calendars will be out the end of the month, and I'm going to read a Christmas poem to you. It was written by Mary Jo Winkus. She lives here.
Yay, Mary Jo!
I know her.
Yes.
It's COVID time this holiday, a time that's been so weird, a time that's made us crazy. It's just been too severe. As we wait and wait for something that will drag us out of this mess, we keep looking for some way we've got to reduce all this stress. And in this year of COVID that just seems to never end, round and round we just keep going. What's coming around the next bend? We wear our masks and check our temps and stay 6 feet away, giving air hugs, bumping elbows, let no droplet go astray. Our breakfast, lunch, and dinner are delivered where we live, which for most folks seems a luxury, but what we wouldn't give to go out to a local store to browse and walk and ponder, to join the throngs and eat and shop. My God, can we just wander? And families and friends so dear to visit here and there. No temperatures and more than 2, but you still have to sign in at the concierge. A vaccine comes and none too soon. It's coming right for us. If we're lucky and it works out, we'll soon be back on that Carrington bus. The dining room will open. We'll be back to big group fun. Monthly meetings, restaurant outings. It will come. It will come. Happy holidays.
Thank you.
Just silly. I don't know.
Wonderful.
I don't know what got into me.
That's great, I like it.
So happy holidays, everybody.
Me?
All yours.
All right, I think majority of the residents may remember, those who moved in after August 1st, you've known Tom as your executive director. But again, Carrington, I'm out here for the holidays. No place else I'd rather be. So happy holidays to all, happy new year, and looking forward to seeing you again in 2021.
Okay.
All right. So again, this is the resident council meeting for December, recorded on Wednesday the 23rd, to be broadcast Tuesday the 29th through Thursday the 31st. Want to thank all our residents again for their very generous contributions to the Employee Appreciation Fund. I think this card right here, which was designed by Alexis from Concierge and signed by many of our staff, just shows how much you brighten their day and how much we enjoy working in your home. So from the Carrington staff, thank you very much. Happy holidays. Happy New Year.
Happy holiday, everybody.
Okay.
We should probably start singing Lovely and Sign, but that would be
You are a good
premature.
trouble.